everybody, welcome to Things to Ride. This is Kenneth Littman, the hostess with the mostest, the bike review extraordinaire that just gives it to you the way it is. Things to ride and how to ride them. And if we like riding them, we're gonna let you know. So today I am doing a review from my lovely office here in my garage. This is what I look like when I actually have natural light, because the light keeps going off. So I guess we'll just use the natural light. Oh, there I am in the bright sunlight. Wow, that's bright. Oh my goodness. I hope that you're having an awesome start to 2021. I wanted to do this video today to basically talk to you about my favorite bike to ride. There are a lot of different bikes out there, and I bought a few different bikes, and we can see the Eco Motions over there, the Rad Power bikes. And I've ridden a ton of different bikes, thanks to a bunch of friends that own bike shops. Over the summer, I was doing a lot of research to try to find the absolute best bike for me. And I definitely hit the nail on the head. I got this bike right here. This is the Dōst Drop. This is a fairly small company. You may not have heard of them. They're out of Canada. The bike was actually designed by them in Canada, and it was made in Taiwan. The bike basically came assembled, and I'll tell you, I love that. This did not require me paying a bike shop to have to make the bike perfect. Oh, I had to put the pedals on, and I had to put the handlebars on. That's basically all I had to do, okay? So I love that, all right? It was a huge box. Some cool things about this bike are that it not only comes with an internal battery, but you can buy an extra battery for $6.99. And that really helps me with range anxiety when I'm going around in my neighborhood. I'm riding all over. I've got some amazing pathways here. I can even go to Red Rock, which is one of my favorite places to go exploring. So, and I don't like to have range anxiety. And we all know what that is, right? That's when you're like really worried about your battery dying the entire time at the end of your ride or in the middle of your ride or whatever, hopefully not the beginning of your ride. Range anxiety is a bad thing, so I wanted to get a bike that could go as far as possible. The Dōst is a perfect bike for that. It's got really nice dual suspension, front fork. You can see all the wiring is in this really kind of cool casing, so you don't have wires going everywhere. And then it feeds actually into the frame where the battery is internal right here. This is the little charge port for the battery that comes with it. And this is the extra battery that attaches to it. And it's got a little port that it plugs in down there. When you want to use this battery, you just hit the button on the side right there, and that'll light up green at the bottom right there and tell you that you've got full strength. But long story short, you can use this battery from the beginning of your ride, so you have two batteries going the whole time. Or what I like to do is I like to see how far my first battery wears down, and then I hit the power on that, and you actually see the power go up on the display. It's super neat. So it's a 750 watt mid-drive motor. It's got the motor inhibitor that stops the motor with shift detection, which really saves the life of your chain, keeps it from bending or breaking. It also has a motor inhibitor on the brakes. So whenever you pull on the brakes, the motor will stop with this bike, which is really, really cool. It is a class 3, although I have it set up as a class 2. I think that that's enough for me. I'm happy with the 20 mile per hour speed. That way I get some exercise when I'm actually riding it. It can be a class 3 bike. It can go up to 28 miles per hour, and you can just change that setting on the in the info tab right here on the little computer. With the dual batteries, you have up to 1,200 amp hours total of battery. They say that you can have up to 120 miles of range. I think that that's pretty accurate, to be honest with you, especially right when you get your bike. Obviously, your battery cells are going to be stronger then. The beautiful thing is that the bike has tons of battery. If you want to do a 100-mile ride, you can do it, no problem. You will be doing some pedal assisting. So I would say that the real, if you're just going off the motor, yeah, maybe you're going to get 50 miles. But if you're doing pedal assist or whatever, then you can reach that 100-mile mark, right? What's really cool, it's got these 80 lux lights by Shimano. The light is one of my favorite things. You can see I still haven't even peeled off the plastic. I've been riding it all summer long into the beginning of winter, and I like kept the protective plastic on here. I guess that it's just nice to have that on there and it doesn't scratch it. It's not bothering anybody. Is it bothering anybody? It's not bothering me. I like my plastic protected, okay? Actually did take it off of the camera though. The GoPro. Should have left the plastic on the GoPro. Basically, it's also got a rear light that's integrated, so it's using the power from the battery. Doesn't have a USB connector. You know, that's one thing that some of these bikes have nowadays, that it has a USB connector, but usually I'm just bringing my own extra power if I need. The fenders are one thing that I don't like that much. I mean, yeah, they're cool, they're nice how it's like tied in underneath, but they're plastic, you know, so I wish that those were a little bit nicer. It's $27.99, that's how much they're selling it for right now. It comes with a 2-year comprehensive warranty, which is really, really awesome in this industry, so you're gonna get a lot of support from these guys. The bike itself is rated to be for riders that are up to 300 pounds. So if you're a bigger guy, this might be the bike for you. Another nice feature is got the Schwalbe Supermotor X, kind of puncture resistant. I haven't had an issue, knock on wood, with a flat tire or anything yet. So I'm pretty stoked about that. They are wider than most traditional tires, so it's going to give you a little bit smoother ride. It also has this reflective strip. The bike is dirty, I'm going to have to clean it. It has this reflective strip, which is really nice, and that's going to help people see you at night for sure. It's got pedal assist as well as a thumb throttle right here, which is nice. With the DŌST bike, you have 5 levels of pedal assist. Or you can also be in 0, so there's 0 for you, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clickety, clickety, clack. Don't talk back. There we go, back down to 0. It's got 9 gears. It's got a really cool kind of finger pull to the up gears, and then a button or a thumb pushed down. And it's got 9 gears, so that's pretty nice. I went ahead and added this cell phone holder, which is important. I like to play my music when I'm riding my bike, so my music and my whole phone and whatever, I'm always working. You guys can always hit me up. So my phone holder is right there. What's cool is it does adjust up and down, and it's got up, down, like I was saying, and then you can go through all the different information settings, how many miles I put on, and then you can go in and change all this stuff, which I do not want to do. So hopefully it won't. Let's just turn it off. So I love the setup that it came with. You can see I have 100%. I don't really like to mess with the computers that much. If it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. You know what I mean? I put this basket on because I like to listen to music while I ride my bike. So I put my Bose in there, and I also keep my waters in there, and then just got this on Amazon. But it's definitely got a nice burly setup for a rack. I did go with the suspension upgrade on the suspension seat post. I know that there are a lot of bikes out there that you can now have 2 batteries on. I think that this is such a nice feature, especially if you're going to be going on super long rides and you live in mountains and stuff like that. It's important to not have to worry about your range. Not sure if there's anything that I'm missing, but if you have any questions, you can throw them in the comments below. This is my daily rider, and I'm so stoked to show it to you. This is an amazing bike, and if you're looking for a bike, I'm sure that you would have an amazing time on this bike. You'll find that mid-drive motor bikes are more expensive than hub motor bikes, which is absolutely the case because of the cost of the motor. It's just a different riding experience. I think it brings electric bikes to a whole new level. One downside to it is, like, if you have an issue, like your chain falls off or whatever, on a hub motor, you can still use the motor. On this, you cannot. So it's worth taking into consideration. When you have to work on the tires, you don't have to deal with taking the motor off. It's just like fixing a flat on a regular bike. It's got a really nice chain guard right here that I think is a super cool feature that really helps keep the chain in there. If it were to be slapping around or bouncing around, it's not gonna fall off. It's got the hydraulic disc brakes by Tektro, which are really, really nice. So overall, this is my favorite bike to ride. and I absolutely love it. And thanks for dropping by this edition of Things to Ride with Kenneth Littman. Peace, love, and happiness, you guys. I hope that you're having an amazing start. Oh my God, a horn just went off. Hope that you're having an amazing start to 2021, and can't wait to see your comments, and reach out to me anytime. I'm the YouTube star that you can actually get a hold of. See you later. Bye.